Have you watched hundreds of hours of English movies and TV shows, but your speaking still hasn't improved? Maybe you understand almost everything you hear, but the moment you try to speak, the words just don't come out. If that sounds like you, stay with me, because by the end of this episode, you're going to know exactly why that happens and exactly how to fix it. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Mr.Syncly. I'm Mike, and today's episode is about something many English learners love, films and TV series. Maybe you watch English films. Maybe you watch YouTube or short clips online. Maybe you think, I watch a lot, but my speaking is still not good. If you feel like that, don't worry. Watching films and TV series can help your English speaking a lot, but only if you use them in the right way. Today, I'm going to show you the best practices, strategies, and techniques for learning English speaking with films and TV series. Okay, first, I want to say something important. Watching is not the same as learning. Many students watch a film in English and think, great, I practiced English today. And yes, that is useful. You hear natural English. You hear real voices. You hear emotion, speed, and pronunciation. But if you only watch, your speaking may not improve much. Why? Because speaking is active. Watching is mostly passive. Passive means you receive English, you listen, you understand, you enjoy. Active means you do something with the English. You repeat, you answer, you pause, you use the phrases, and you make your own sentences. So today, I don't want you to just watch films. I want you to train with films. Think of a film like a gym for your English. You don't go to the gym, sit on a chair, and look at the machines. You need to use the machines. You need to move your body. It's the same with English. You don't just look at English. You use it. The first technique is this. Choose the right scene, not the whole film. This is very important. Many learners choose a 2-hour film. They try to understand everything. After 10 minutes, they feel tired. After 20 minutes, they stop. Then they say, my English is not good enough. But the problem is not always your English or the film. Sometimes the problem is the method you use. A full film is too much for learning. For speaking practice, choose one short scene. Maybe 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. A short scene is better because you can repeat it, you can study it, you can notice useful phrases. You can practice the pronunciation. You can use the language again. For example, choose a simple scene in a cafe, a shop, a family home, a school, an office, or a restaurant. These places are useful because people use everyday English there. A simple conversation in a kitchen can teach you more useful speaking. So don't ask, which film should I watch? Ask, which scene can I use? That is a better question. The second technique is choose scenes with everyday speaking. Some films have very different language: crime films, fantasy films, historical dramas, and legal dramas. They can have hard words. The actors may speak fast. The story may be complicated. For A2 learners, it's better to use simple, clear, everyday scenes. Look for scenes where people say things like, how was your day? What do you want to eat? I'm sorry I'm late. Can I ask you something? That sounds good. Let's talk later. These sentences are short, natural, and useful. You can use them in real life. Your goal is not to understand every clever sentence in a film. Your goal is to collect useful English for real conversations. So when you watch, listen for everyday phrases. When you hear a good phrase, pause. Write it down. Say it out loud. Then make your own sentence with it. For example, you hear, I'm not sure. You can make your own sentences. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure if I can come. Now the phrase is not just in the film, it is in your English. Here's the third technique. Watch the same scene 3 times, but with a different job each time. This is a very useful method. The first time, watch for meaning. Just enjoy the scene. Try to understand the story. Who is speaking? Where are they? What is the problem? What is the emotion? Don't stop too much. Don't worry about every word. The second time, watch for useful phrases. Now pause more often. Listen carefully. Write down short phrases, not long sentences, not difficult words, short phrases. For example, are you serious? That's a good idea. I didn't mean that. Let me think. What do you mean? Can we talk? These are speaking tools. The third time, watch for sound. Now listen to pronunciation, stress, and emotion. Does the actor sound angry, happy, tired, nervous, or excited? Which word is stronger? For example, listen to this sentence. I really don't know. Maybe the actor says, I really don't know. The strong word is really. Or maybe the actor says, I really don't know. Now the strong word is don't. The meaning changes a little bit. Films and TV series are great because you hear emotions. You hear how English sounds in real situations. So, remember, first, watch for meaning. Second, watch for phrases. Third, watch for sound. This is much better than watching 10 different episodes quickly. The fourth technique is use subtitles in a smart way. Many learners ask, should I use subtitles? My answer is yes, but use them carefully. Use them thoughtfully. Subtitles can help you, but they can also make you lazy. If you always read subtitles, your eyes do the work and your ears become lazy. So, try this method. Start by watching the scene without subtitles. Then watch the scene again with English subtitles. This helps you understand the words. You can see the spelling. You can notice phrases. Then watch the same scene without subtitles again. Now your ears must work more. Don't worry if you miss some words, that is normal. This way, subtitles are your helper, not your teacher. You are still training your ears. But please avoid subtitles in your first language if your goal is speaking. Subtitles in your own language can help you understand the story, but they don't help your speaking much. You may enjoy the film, but you may not learn much English. If the scene is too difficult, choose an easier scene. Don't fight with a difficult film, choose better material. Now, the next technique is steal short phrases, not single words. This is one of the biggest secrets. Many learners collect words. They write appointment, argument, decision, comfortable. These words are useful, but speaking is not only words, speaking is phrases. Native speakers do not build every sentence word by word. They use ready phrases. For example, don't just learn the word mind. Learn the phrase, do you mind if I... Now you can say, do you mind if I sit here? Do you mind if I open the window? Do you mind if I call you later? This is much more useful and a lot easier to use. Don't just learn the word sure. Learn the phrase, I'm not sure if... Now you can say, I'm not sure if I understand. I'm not sure if I can come. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Films and TV series are full of these phrases. When you watch, collect phrases that you can use many times. Here are some good phrase starters. I think, I feel like, I was going to, I didn't know, I'm trying to, I need to, I don't want to, I'm happy to, would you like to, can I help you with? These are speaking keys. They open many doors. Okay, here's the next technique. Make a mini phrase bank. A phrase bank is a small list of useful phrases. But please, not hundreds of phrases. That becomes too heavy. After one scene, choose only 5 useful phrases. 5 is enough. Write them in a notebook or on your phone. For each phrase, write one simple example about your life. For example, from a TV scene you hear, I had a long day. You write, I had a long day at work. Then you say it out loud 3 times. The next phrase could be, let's grab something to eat. You write, let's grab something to eat after class. The next phrase could be, I'm running late. You write, I'm running late. I'll be there in 10 minutes. This is how you take English from the screen and bring it into your life. The 7th technique is pause and answer the characters. This is fun and very useful. When a character asks a question, pause the video and answer it yourself. For example, a character says, what do you want to do tonight? Pause. Then answer. You could say, I want to stay home and watch a film. Or, I want to go out with my friends. Another character says, why are you upset? Pause. Then answer. I'm upset because I lost my phone. Or, I'm not upset, I'm just tired. This technique is great because it changes watching into speaking. You're not silent anymore. You are part of the conversation. You can also answer simple statements. A character says, I don't like this place. You can pause and say, really? I think it looks nice. Or, I agree, it feels too noisy. This helps you practice natural reactions. In real conversations, we often need short reactions. Really? That's true? I agree. I'm not sure? That sounds nice. Oh, I see. No way. That's interesting. These small phrases make your speaking sound more natural. The next technique is this. Change one line. This is a simple and powerful exercise. Choose one sentence from the scene, then change it to make new sentences. For example, the character says, I need to talk to you. You can change it to, I need to call my sister. I need to finish my homework. I need to buy some milk. I need to leave early. This helps your brain learn the grammar pattern. You're not just repeating, you are building. Here's another example. I'm looking for my keys. You can change it to, I'm looking for my phone. I'm looking for a new job. I'm looking for a good restaurant. I'm looking for my friend. This is speaking practice and grammar practice at the same time. You learn the structure naturally. The next technique is simple. Practice the feeling, not just the words. In real life, we don't speak like robots, we speak with emotion. The same sentence can sound different. For example, I'm fine. This can mean you are really fine. But it can also mean you are not fine. If someone says, I'm fine with a cold voice, maybe they are angry or sad. So when you practice with films, notice the emotion. Is the person joking? Are they worried? Are they surprised? Are they being polite? Are they trying to hide their feelings? Try to say the phrase with the same feeling. Same words, different feelings. This is very useful for speaking because communication is not only grammar. It's voice, face, and emotion too. Here's the next technique. Use slow repetition. Do not repeat a sentence quickly 10 times. That often does not help. Instead, repeat slowly and clearly first. Listen to one sentence. Pause, say it slowly. Then listen again. Pause, say it again a little more naturally. Then say it one more time with feeling. For example, I didn't know you were coming. First, say it slowly. I didn't know you were coming. Then naturally, I didn't know you were coming. Then, with surprise, oh, I didn't know you were coming. This helps your mouth learn the movement. English speaking is not only in your head, it's also in your mouth. Your mouth needs practice. Here's the next technique. Record your voice. Many learners don't like recording their voice. They feel shy. They think, I sound bad. But recording is one of the fastest ways to improve. You don't need to send it to anyone. It's just for you. Choose one short phrase from the scene. Say it. Record yourself and then listen. Ask simple questions. Is my voice clear? Did I speak too fast? Did I stop in the wrong place? Which word should be stronger? Did I sound flat? Flat means no emotion, like a robot. You do not need perfect pronunciation. You need clear, natural speaking. Recording helps you notice things you cannot notice while speaking, because when you speak, your brain is busy. But when you listen to your recording, your brain can hear better. The next technique is this. Make a short speaking diary after the episode. After watching an episode or a scene, talk for 1 minute about it. Use very simple English. You can answer these questions. What happened? Who was in the scene? Where were they? How did they feel? What was the problem? What did you learn? For example, in this scene, 2 friends are talking in a cafe. One friend is sad because she had a bad day. The other friend listens and tries to help. I learned the phrase, "I'm here for you." I think this phrase is very useful. This is a very simple practice, but it is extremely useful. Okay, here's another useful technique. Create your own version of the scene. This is a more creative activity. After watching a scene, change the situation. For example, the original scene is in a cafe now. Make your own version in a classroom. Or the original scene is between 2 friends. Now make your version between a customer and a shop assistant. Keep some of the phrases, but change the details. For example, the original line is, "I'm sorry I'm late. The traffic was terrible." Your version could be, "I'm sorry I'm late. The bus was slow." Or the original line is, "Don't worry, we just got here." Your version could be, "Don't worry, the lesson hasn't started yet." This helps you use the language in new situations. Okay, now let's put everything together. Here's a simple practice plan. Choose one short scene. Watch it once for meaning. Watch it again and write 5 useful phrases. Make your own sentence with each phrase. Watch again and listen to pronunciation and feeling. Pause and answer the characters. Change one line and make new sentences. Record your voice. Talk about the scene for 1 minute. And don't forget to review the same scene next week. This is a complete speaking workout. The TV series is not magic. The magic is in what you do with it. If you watch actively, you will learn useful phrases. If you pause and answer, you will speak more. If you record yourself, you will notice your pronunciation. So this week, don't watch a full episode and forget everything. Choose one short scene, study it deeply, take 5 phrases, use them, say them, change them, make them yours. This is how films and TV series can improve your English speaking. Thank you so much again for listening to Mr.Syncly. I'm Mike, and until next time, keep learning, keep speaking, and enjoy your English. Bye for now.